Hi, my name's Ben Alsford. I'm a qualified SBA instructor and I'm here today to talk to you about setting up a top rope to protect a climber whilst on a single pitch route.
For the purposes of the SBA scheme, a single pitch route is one which is climbed with no intermediate stances. It must allow climbers to be lowered to the ground at all times and pose little objective danger. The choice of crag must pose no difficulties on approach or retreat, such as navigation or scrambling. The choice of an appropriate route is significant for the enjoyment of those who wish to climb it. The route must be suitable for the aims and objectives of the group. In this case, a steep route has been chosen which may be used to challenge indoor climbers to test their skills on real rock. When picking a route, one must avoid hazards such as loose rock, ledges, limb-trapping cracks or traverses which might result in a swinging fall. Here you can see the system which I have chosen to protect the route. It is a bottom rope system, more commonly referred to as a top rope, where the B-layer is situated on the ground. Multiple anchors have been equalized to produce a power point above the climber, which the safety rope will run through at all times, thus preventing a fall and allowing the climber to be lowered to the ground by the B-layer. I will now take you through a step-by-step guide of how to create this system or one similar to it. We must first choose our anchors at the top of the crag. The anchors should all be solid and preferably evenly spaced, allowing the rope to be equalized at an angle no greater than 120 degrees. For my first anchor, using a rigging rope and a double figure of 8 knot, I have utilized a thread created by this large block. It is important to test the block to ensure it does not move. My second anchor is situated a metre to the right of the block. A size 2 wire fits perfectly in this crack. Remember that all anchors should be pulled in the direction from which the force will later be applied. This is known as the direction of pull and is very important. If this wire was going in the wrong direction, it would be completely useless. A break in solid rock provides us with a final anchor another 2 metres to the right of the last wire. Again, I place this carefully, making sure it's securely seated, remembering direction of pull. I now need to work close to the edge of the crag. So to protect myself from falling, I use a long loop of prusik attached to the rigging rope. This will stop me from falling while still allowing me some room for movement. Next, I'm going to take the rigging rope tight from the first anchor and drape a 2-foot loop over the edge of the crag. I then take the rope back to the central anchor and clip it in using a carabiner. I must ensure that the gate is securely screwed shut and facing away from the rock. This will prevent it from rubbing open later on. Now I take the rope from the central anchor back to the edge of the crag. I drape another 2-foot loop over the edge. You'll see why in just a moment. I head over to the final anchor and tie the rigging rope off with a figure of 8 on the bight, secured with a stopper knot. Again making sure that the screw gate is shut and facing away from the rock so that it does not get rubbed open. Now, here's the clever part. Safety being a very important factor, of course, I protect myself with the prusik again before going close to the edge. Lying carefully over the edge of the crag, I pull all the strands of the rope together until all of the anchors are evenly weighted. Then, I tie a large overhand knot with both of the loops of rope that I had before. This creates the power point. I'm going to clip 2 screwgate carabiners into the power point. The crabs are positioned back to back in the event of one being rubbed open on the rock. It is possible to protect the beaners with a sleeve or a plastic bottle cut in half. Finally, the anchor system is ready, and now I can get the climbing rope ready. I pay it through until I find the middle. I then go to the edge of the crag and clip the middle of the rope into both carabiners, securely fastening both the gates. Now I throw the rope over the edge, making sure it doesn't hit anyone below. Obviously, you want to make sure that your rope is running free and isn't caught in anything on the way down. So there you have it, a bottom rope system created by 3 natural anchors, equalised with a rigging rope to protect a single pitch route. Now it's ready, let's put it to the test and go climbing.
Alright Bubbles, come ready.
Climbing, Ben!
Okay. Okay, so now you've seen how to set up a top rope, you can go and try it for yourself.
Remember, safety is paramount. If you're unsure of anything, then please seek assistance from a qualified individual who is an experienced climber. Do not do anything out of your ability, particularly when instructing. Double check everything you do and try to have as much fun as possible. Climbing is inherently dangerous, but it's down to us to make it as safe as we can with good practice. All the best. Hope you enjoyed.